We're going to make a pineapple pork chop today. Now, to get started with it, we're going to use this rub. If you can't find it, it is a local one from Ozark, Missouri, and it has garlic and black pepper, cayenne pepper, turmeric. It has garlic powder. There's different things in it. So basically, it is a good barbecue rub. So if you can't find this one, in which they do not sponsor this at all, but if you can't find this one, use the garlic, or excuse me, the barbecue rub that you like and use for your own pork or beef, either one. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on it and kind of rub it in. I have here 2 thick cut, they're inch cut pork chops. And I'm just going to rub both sides. Probably there's a good tablespoon and a half, maybe 2 for both pork chops. And over here, now one thing also, I have let my meat set out of the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. We want it kind of close to room temperature. I have here in my skillet, a cast iron skillet, I have put enough oil to come up and to where that it is completely coating the bottom of that. And I'm just going to place those in there, and we are going to brown those off. Okay, now I have my heat on a medium heat, and it doesn't take very long at all. All you want is just a nice little browning to begin, and we're going to turn those, brown them on the other side. Okay, it doesn't take long to brown them at all, and you can see on the back side that they're browned. I am now going to turn the heat off. I have heated my oven to 425, and I'm going to place skillet and pork chop in, and we're going to leave that in there for 20 to 25 minutes. You need to check it after 20 minutes and take a look to see what it is. You want your internal heat to be at least 145 on that meat. Now we're going to make a jalapeno and pineapple sauce for those pork chops. What I have here is half of a medium-sized hot pepper, and you can see I've taken all the seeds out. Make sure you get the white out of it too. And I'm going to add that to a little saucepan. And to that saucepan, I'm going to add the juice off of the pineapple. That is a 20-ounce can of sliced pineapple. And that pineapple juice comes to about 3/4 cup. I'm just going to pour that in there with pineapple. To that, I'm going to add, you're looking at almost a cup. We want to thicken it, but we don't want it to be really thick. So I'm going to add about 1/2 tablespoonful of cornstarch, 2 tablespoonfuls of brown sugar, and we're going to heat that, stir it, and just let it begin to thicken up a little bit. Okay, I have stirred my pineapple juice until it has melted everything that's in there, and I'm going to use a dash of salt. Now the salt kind of brings out the flavor of the pineapple. Okay, I have taken this off of the heat, and I'm going to squeeze about 1 teaspoonful of pure lemon juice, and I'm going to put in that. We're going to return it to the heat and let it thicken up just a little bit more. Okay, now you can see that it has changed colors a little bit. And you can see that it's just beginning to get a little thick. It's not soupy, it's a little thickened. We're going to take it off of the stove again, and we're going to add 1 tablespoonful of butter. Turn that in there. Melt that down. I'm going to turn my heat down to low. The butter's nice and melted, and now I'm going to add my pineapple slices. Now, we made this in a small pan because we're only doing 2 pork chops because there's only 2 of us. But if you're going to make this for several, you want to get a flatter pan so you can put all of the pineapple out of your can in it. I'm only going to put 4 slices in this one. Return it to the heat. Just kind of spoon that up over a little bit. As you can see, it's thickened up even more, and it's got more of a creamy, yellowy color to it. Get those peppers up there on it. And then I'm going to set it aside, and we will wait until our pork chops are finished, and then we will plate. Okay, it has been 20 minutes, and I have checked the temperature, and the temperature on these was 163. Now, if you want a little pink in your pork chop, then you're only going to look at like 140, 145. But if you want it well done and without any pink in there, you're going to have to get it up at least 160. We're going to let this sit here for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to plate it. Okay, it has been 5 minutes, and I'm going to plate this up. I'm going to look naturally to see which side I think looks the most appealing. And I'm going to put that up on my plate. Pick out 2 of my pineapple. Now, if you're serving for a family, just put 1 pineapple on there, but we're being pigs today. And then spoon just a little juice over the top. And you don't need a whole lot, maybe a big tablespoonful and a half. And there we go. A really nice pineapple and hot pepper pork chop.